set question paper. Before starting again, I will tell you that I hope you have been following the series of the videos and you have seen that we are covering only the answers, like the short answers, or we can say we are telling the answers only just because of your recap, right? So let's start with the same flow again. So the very first question is, which of the following option is the closest in meaning to the phrase underlined in the sentence below, right? It is fascinating to see life forms cope with varied environment conditions. So again, here the answer for one will be our B, that is adopt to. So it is fascinating to see life forms adopt to varied environmental conditions. Okay. And the question number 2 is, choose the most appropriate word from the options given below to complete the following sentence. He could not understand the judges of awarding her the first prize, right? Because he thought that her performance was quite. So for 2, the answer is C, that is manicure. The third is, in a press meet on the recent scam, the minister said the buck stop here. What did the minister convey by the statement? Right. So for question 3, our answer is C, that is he will assume final responsibility. Right. Now the question number 4 is, if z plus 1 by z whole square equals to 98, then compute the value of this expression. So if you solve this expression, you will get the answer as 96, right? 96. Now the 5 question is, the root of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 are real and positive. A, b and c are real, then the value of this equals to 0 has what? So for 5th, our answer is D, that is 4 real roots, right? So this one will be the answer D. Now 6th is the Palgat Gap or Palgat Gap, a region about 30 kilometer wide in the southern part of the Western Ghats in India, is lower than the hilly terrain to its north and south, right? So the exact reason for the formation of this gap are not clear. It results in the neighboring region of Tamil Nadu getting more rainfall from the southwest monsoon, and the neighboring region of Kerala having higher summer temperatures. So what can be inferred from this passage? Now for question 6, our answer will be C, that is the low terrain of the Palgat Ghat has a significant impact on weather pattern in neighboring parts of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. 7th is, geneticists say that they are very close to confirming the genetic root of psychiatric illness such as depression and schizophrenia, and consequently that doctor will be able to eradicate these diseases through early identification and gene therapy. On which of the following assumption does the statement above rely? So for 7, our answer is B, that is certain psychiatric illness have a genetic biases. Now 8th is, a round trip tickets to a tourist destination are eligible for a discount of 10% on the total fare. In addition, group of 4 or more get a discount of 5% on the total fare. If the one-way single person fare is rupees 100, a group of 5 tourists purchasing round trip ticket will be charged as what? So for this, if you solve this, you will get the answer as 850 or 850. 9th is, in a survey 300 respondents were asked whether they own a vehicle or not. If yes, they were further asked to mention whether they own a car or a scooter or both. Their responses are tabulated below. What percent of responded do not own a scooter? So this is the table figure that has been given. Now for the 9th, our answer is 48. Okay. So 10th is, when a point inside of a tetrahedron, a solid with 4 triangular surfaces, is connected by straight line to its corner, right? How many new internal planes are created with these lines? So for question 10th, our answer is 6 to 6. Now, next question, that is the core computer CS question. Consider the statement, not all that glitters is gold. So, predicate glitters X is true if X glitter, and predicate gold X is true if X is gold. So, which one of the following logical format represent above statement? So, for this one, our answer will be D, that is not all glitters is gold. So this is the expression that is giving the correct way of telling the phrase. Now second number question is, suppose you break a stick of unit length at a point chosen uniformly at random, then the expected length of the shorter stick is what? So for question number 2, our answer is 0.24 to 0.27. Now question number 3 is, let G equals to VE be a directed graph where V is the set of vertices and E the set of edges. Then which one of the following graphs has the same strongly connected component as G is what? So for question number 3, our answer is B, that is G2 equals to V E2, where E2 equals to UV, VU belongs to E. Fourth is, consider the following system of equations, right? So the number of solutions for this system is what? So if you solve this, you will get the answer as 1. All right. Fifth is, the value of the dot product of the eigenvectors corresponding to any pair of different eigenvalues of a 4 by 4 symmetric position definite matrix is. So for question number 5, our answer is 0. Now 6 is, let the function, this one where theta belongs to this and f dash theta denote the derivative of f with respect to theta. Which of the following statement is true? So for question number 6, there are two statements that has been given, and now the answer for this is both 1 and 2 are true for this particular case. 7th is, consider the following Boolean expression for f. F P Q R S equals to this one. The minimal sum of product form of f is what? So for question number 7, our answer is A, that is PQ plus QR plus QS. Now the base or radix of the number system such that the following equation holds is what? So for 312 divided by 20 equals to 13.1, right? So for this, the following this equation holds that 5. So here the answer will be 5. Now 9th is, a machine has a 32-bit architecture with one word long instructions. It has 64 registers, each of which is 32 bits long, right? It needs to support 45 instructions which have an immediate operand in addition to 2 register operands. Assuming that the immediate operand is an unassigned integer, the maximum value of the immediate operand is what? So for question number 9, our answer is 48. So here you will have the answer as 48. Now consider the C program. Okay, so this is the program. Which of the following statement is true for this program, right? So if you hit and try or play with the program, you will find the answer as D. On execution, the value printed is 5 more than the integer value entered, right? So here you will get the value. So D will be the answer here. Now 11th is, let G be a graph with n vertices and m edges. What is the tightest upper bound on the running time on DFS on G when G is represented as an adjacency matrix? So for 11, the answer is C, that is order of n square. 12th is, consider rooted n node binary tree represent using pointers. The best upper bound on the time required to determine the number of subtree having exactly 4 node is order of n to the power a log bn, right? Then the value of a plus 10b is what? So for 12th, our answer will be 1. Now 13 is, consider the directed graph given below, right? This one, which one of the following is true? So for 13, our answer will be C, that is both PSRQ and SPRQ are topological orderings. 14 is, let P be a quick sort program to sort numbers in ascending order using the first element as the pivot. Let T1 and T2 be the number of comparison made by P for the input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4, 1, 5, 3, 2 respectively. Which one of the following holds? So for 14, our answer will be 1. I mean for 14 our answer will be C, that is T1 is greater than T2. Now which one of the following is true? So for this 15th we have given 4 statement, so we have to find the correct one. So for 15 our answer is basically C, that is the language L equals to W, where such that W has 3k plus 1 b's for some k that belongs to N with the domain of AB, that is regular. So here the answer will be C. Now 16th is consider the finite automata in the following figure. What is the set of reachable states for the input string 0011? Right. So for this 16 question our answer will be A, that is Q0, Q1 and Q2. Now 17 is which one of the following is false. So here we have to find the false statement. So if you read all these statement, our answer is basically D, that is x equals to 4 into 5, that where x belongs to 20 is an example of common sub-expression elimination. But this is actually not an example of common sub-expression elimination. Rest are the true, only D is false here. Now 18 is match the following. So this is what we have to match. So here our answer is basically B, right? That is waterfall model belongs to inflexible partitioning of the project into stages. Second is evolutionary model, that is answer A, specification can be developed incrementally. Question number 3 is component based software engineering, the answer is requirement compromises are inevitable. And option number 4 is spiral development, that belongs to C, that is explicit recognition of risk. 19th is suppose a disk has 201 cylinders numbered from 0 to 200. At some time the disk arm is at cylinder 100 and there is a queue of disk access request for cylinder 30, 85, 90, 100, 105, 110, 135 and 145. If shortest seek time first SSTF is being used for scheduling the disk access, the request for cylinder 90 is received after serving what? So for question number 19 our answer will be 3 number of requests. Now which one of the following is again false? So this is what you have to find the false statement. If you again read all the above statement, the D is false only. So where D is telling that kernel level threads cannot share the code segment, right? This is false in this statement. Now consider the relation R and the set of functional dependency these right on R. So what is the key for R? Now for 21st our answer is B, that is for key for R is EFH, right? So EFH will be the key here. Question number 22 is given the following statement: a foreign key declaration can always be replaced by an equivalent check assertion in SQL. S2 is telling that given a table R where A, B together form a primary key, the following is valid table definition. So these are the definition. Now it is asking that which one of the following statement is correct actually. So for 22 our answer is D, that is both S1 and S2 are false. That means D is the true. Both are false. 23 is consider the following 3 statements about link state and distance vector routing protocol for a large network with 500 networks node and 4000 links, right? So S1, S2, S3 are 3 statement. Which one of the following is correct about S1, S2 and S3? So for 23 again our answer is D. S1 and S3 are true but S2 is false. So S1 is basically the computational overhead in link state protocol is higher than in distance vector protocol. This is true. S2 is a distance vector protocol with a split horizon, avoids persistent routing loops but not a link state protocol. This is false. And S3 is after a topology change, a link state protocol will converge faster than a distance vector protocol. So the S3 will be true, but here S2 will be false. Now, which of the following are used to generate a message digest by the network security protocol, right? So we have given 4 options. Now out of these 4 only the C is true, that is our Q and S. So here SHA1 and S is MD5. So both are used to generate message digest by the network security protocol. C. 25 is identify the correct order in which the following actions take place in interactions between a web browser and a web server, right? So these are the four statements that we have, and the answer is A only. 4213. 4 is telling the web browser resolve the domain name using DNS. Okay, now the web browser establishes a TCP connection with a web server, then the web browser requests a web page using HTTP, and finally the web browser sends the request web page using HTTP, right? So here 4213 A is the answer. 26 says consider a token ring network with a length of 2 km having 10 stations including a monitoring station. The propagation speed of the signal is 2 into 10 to the power 8 millisecond, and the token transmission time is ignored. If such is if each station is allowed to hold the token for 2 microseconds, the minimum time for which the monitoring station should wait in millisecond before assuming that the token is lost is. So for 26 our answer will be 28 to 30. 27 is let the size of congestion window of a TCP connection be 32 kb when a timeout occurs. The round trip time of the connection is 100 m/second and the maximum segment size used is 2 kb. Now the time taken in m/second by the TCP connection to get back to 32 kb congestion window is. So for question number 27 our answer will be 1100 to 1300, right? 28 is consider a selective repeat sliding window protocol that uses a frame size of 1 kb to send data on a 1.5 mbps link with a one-way latency of 50 m/second. Now to achieve a link utilization of 60%, the minimum number of bits required to represent the sequence number field is what? So for 28 our answer will be 5 to 5. 29 is consider the following four scheduled due to three transactions indicated by the subscript using read and write on the data item X denoted by RX and WX respectively. Which one of them is conflict serializable, right? So out of these four you have to find the conflict serializable one. So if you solve these you will get the D as answer. So here R2X, W2X, R3X, R1X, W1X. So this will be our conflict serializable. Now 30 is given the following statement S1 and S2. Which one of the following is true? So for 30 our answer is basically A, that is S1 true and S2 false, where S1 is telling every table with two single value attributes is in 1F, 2NF, 3NF and BCNF, right? So it is asking for two single value attributes. So yeah, S1 is true for that, but it is telling that S2 AB belongs to C, D tends to E, E to C is the minimal cover for set of functional dependency ABC DE. Now you can see here AB is also for E and E is for C. So this doesn't hold good for this one. So the answer will be A here. 31st is an operating system uses a banker's algorithm for deadlock avoidance when managing the allocation of three resources type X, Y and Z to three processes P0, P1, P2. Right, the table given below present the current system state. Here the allocation matrix shows the current number of resources of each type allocated to each process, and the max matrix shows the maximum number of resources of each type required by each process during its execution. Right, so this is allocation, this is max. Now there are 3 units of type X, 2 units of type Y and 2 units of type Z still available. Now the system is currently in a safe state. Consider the following independent request for additional resources in the current state. So this is request 1, request 2, and which one of the following is true? So for 31 our answer is B, basically only request 2 can be permitted. Now 32 is consider the following set of processes that need to be scheduled on a single CPU. All the time are given in millisecond. So using shortest remaining time first scheduling algorithm, the average process turnaround time in millisecond is. So for 32 our answer will be 7.2. 33 is assume that there are 3 page frames which are initially empty. If the page reference string is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, these, the number of page fault using the optimal replacement policy is what? So for 33 our answer will be 7 here. 34 is a canonical set of item is given below. S equal to L dot greater than R, Q tends to R. Now on input symbol less than the set has what? So for question 34 our answer will be D, that is neither a shift reduce nor a reduce reduce conflict. 35 is let L be a language and L bar be its complement. Which one of the following is not a viable possibility? Right, so for 35 our answer will be C, that is both L1 and L complement R, RE but not recursive, regular expression but not recursive. So for 35 both L, C will be the answer, both L and L bar are RE but not recursive. 36 is which of the regular expression given below represent the following DFA, right? So we have to find, so you can see that any number of 0, okay, then we are having 1, right? Okay, then we can have any number of 1, okay, that is also true. And if not 1, we can have 0 from here, then any number of 0, again 1, and this can be in a loop. So first is holding good, right? It is possible. Now check for second, any number of 0, then any number of 1, then any number of 1 again, any number of 0, then any number of 1, at the last of 1, but at the last of we can also get 0, right? And it is also telling if 1 and any number of 1, then any number of 0, then any number of 1. But for this one, for 2 it is not holding good. Now let's check for third, 0 1, okay, so it could be in any format, then at the last we will have 1. Yeah, that is also possible. So for 36 let me check, the answer is B, that is option 1 and 3. Now 37 is there are 5 bags labeled 1 to 5. All the coins in a given bag have a same weight. Some bags have coin of weight 10 grams, other have coin of weight 11 gram. One pick 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 coin respectively from bag 1 to 5. Their total weight comes out to 323 gram. Then the product of the label of the bags having 11 gram coin is what? So for 37 our answer will be 12. 38 is suppose a polynomial time algorithm is discovered that correctly computers the largest click you in a given graph. In this scenario, which one of the following represent the correct Venn diagram of the complexity classes P, NP and NP complete, NPC? So yeah, for 38 our answer will be D, that is this one, P equals to NP equals to NPC. Now 39 is the minimum number of comparison required to find the minimum and maximum of 100 numbers. So for 39 our answer will be 147.1 to 148.1. 40 is consider a hash table with 9 slots. The hash function is hk equals to k mod 9. The collision are resolved by chaining. The following 9 key are inserted in the order this one. The maximum and minimum and average chain length in the hash table respectively are what? Now for question 40 our answer is A. Now the question number 41 that consider the following C function in which size is the number of element in array E, right? So this is the 41 that we have, right? There is a function and now the value returned by the function my x is what? So for 41 our answer is A, basically maximum possible sum of elements in any sub array of array E. Right. 42 is consider the following pseudo code. What is the total number of multiplications to be performed? So for 42 this is the value and there we have a for loop, and so the answer will be C, that is 1/6 of the product of the 3 consecutive integers. 43 is considered a 6-stage instructions pipeline where all stages are perfectly balanced. Assume that there is no cycle time overhead or pipelining when an application is executing on this 6-stage pipeline. Thus speed up is achieved with respect to non-pipeline execution if 25% of the instruction in occur two pipeline installs cycle is what? So for 43 our answer will be 4 to 4. 44 is in access sequence of cache block address is of length n and contain n unique block addresses. The number of unique block addresses between two consecutive accesses to the same block address is bounded above by k. What is the miss ratio if the access sequence is passed through a cache of associativity a is greater than equals to k, exercising least recently used replacement policy? So for 44 our answer will be a, that is n to the power n. 43 is considered the 4 to 1 multiplexer with two select lines s1 and s2 given below, right? So this is that multiplexer. The minimal sum of product form of boolean expression for the output f is the multiplexer is. So for 45 again our answer will be a, that is p bar q plus q r bar plus p q bar r. So a will be the answer here, right? 46 is the function fx x sin x satisfy the following equation. This one, the value of t is what? So for 46 again our answer will be -2 to -2. So -2 will be the answer here. 47 is the functional fx is continuous in the interval 0 to. It is known that f0 equals to f2 equals to -1 and f1 equals to 1. Which one of the following statement must be true? So for 47 our answer will be a, that is there exists y in the interval 0 1 such that fy equals to fy plus 1. Now 48 is for where six-sided dice are rolled, the probability that the sum of result being 22 is x divided by 1296. The value of x is what? So for 48 our answer will be 10. 49 is a penant is a sequence of number, each number being 1 or 2, and n penant is a sequence of number with sum equal to n. For example, 112 is a 4 penant, right? So the set of all possible 1 penants is 1, the set of all possible 2 penants is 2 1 1, and the set of all penants is 2 1. So 1 1 1 2, note that all the penant 1 2 is not the same as a penant 2 1. The number of 10 penant is what? So again for 49 our answer will be 88.9, right? Now 50 is less s denote the set of all functions f01 to the power 401 denotes by n the number of functions from s to the set 01. The value of log 2 n is what? Now for 50 our answer will be 16. 51 is consider an undirected graph G where self loops are not allowed. The vertex set of G is this one, right? So there is an edge between AB and CD. If this one and this, the number of edges in this graph is what? So for 51 our answer is 506. N order n tuple, this one with d1 less than equals to d2 belongs to dn is called graphic if there exists a simple undirected graph with n vertices having degree d1 d2 up to dn respectively. Which one of these 6 tuple is not graphic? So for 52 now our answer will be C, that is 33103. 53 is which one of the following propositional logic formula is true when exactly 2 of P, Q and R are true. So for 53 our answer will be B, that is this expression. 54 is given the following schema, right? And now you want to display the last number and hire dates of all latest hires in their respective department in the location ID 1700. You issue the following query, right? So this is the following query. What is the outcome? So it executes but does not give the correctly result. So out of these 4, for 54 I mean the B is the answer, that is it execute and give the correct result. So this is what the output is. You can also run this query. Now the last question is, consider a two processors P1 and P2 executing the same instruction set. Assume the under identical condition for the same input. A program running on P2 takes 25% less time but incurs 20% more CPI clock cycle per instruction as compared to the program running on P1. If the clock frequency of P1 is 1 gigahertz, then the clock frequency of P2 is what? So for 55 our answer will be 1.6 now. So yes friend, this was all about the 2014 question paper, right? Hope this helped you in your quick revisions. Okay, so be tuned, like, share and subscribe if you really like the content. All right, so let's meet up with the next video with another gate paper set. All right, yeah, thanks.